Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. Today we've got something super exciting rolling into the driveway at the 2026 Tesla Model 2. This one is being talked about everywhere. Tesla's more affordable EV offering, built on their next-gen platform, and packed with some wild promises for design, performance, and tech. Let's dive in and see if it lives up to the hype. Picture this. You walk up to the front of the Model 2 and your eyes are hit by a slim, sharp light bar stretching across the nose. LED accent lighting that seems futuristic almost in a sci-fi way. Minimal grille, just enough air intake so it doesn't look like a sealed box, but clean. The bonnet curves just right, not aggressive like a sports car, but still purposeful. You can see Tesla's design language clearly evolving. Smoother edges, fewer hard angles, more curves that flow, maybe even a hint of crossover inspiration in the stance though it feels more compact. The headlights are narrow, extremely refined. Sharply designed LED clusters inside that give a premium feel even when off. If you look closely at the bumper there are small design details, subtle sculpting around the lower valance, maybe some contrast trim, things that suggest this isn't just the cheapest Tesla, but something they want to look good in any driveway. Walking around to the side, what strikes you immediately is how compact yet premium it looks. Proportions are balanced, short overhangs front and rear, a long wheelbase relative to its size so the wheels fill the arches nicely, and the character lines are modest but purposeful. The wheels so whatever size Tesla rolls with for this model look to be designed to reduce drag, sleek aero covers maybe, or some minimalistic spoke design, and overall the side view gives a feeling of efficiency and modernity. The roofline slopes gently, maybe a mild hatchback slope or lift back. Enough for a good cargo hatch but without compromising on sleekness. Door handles are flush with the body, mirrors are streamlined, windows have a black towel trim that helps the glass flow nicely and gives a touch of premium. Overall it looks like Tesla took everything they've learned so far and applied it to a smaller, more streamlined shape. Now the back tail lamps are connected in a bar fashion, or at least share design cues with the front lighting, giving symmetry. The rear bumper has subtle diffuser elements, lower contrast trim, maybe some gloss finishes or matte depending on trim. The hatch is clean, likely with integrated spoiler or lip to help with airflow. The rear glass is fairly large giving good visibility, maybe with a slight angle to reduce drag. The Tesla badge sits central. Back glass might be frameless or trimmed tight around the edges. Underneath, obviously there's no exhaust, but there are design elements to balance visual weight. Maybe something similar to what we've seen in other Teslas but adapted to a smaller footprint. Overall the entire exterior gives the impression of a serious EV compact, not just a budget car with stickers. Stepping inside, you sit down and the first thing you notice is the cabin atmosphere. Tesla has been pushing minimalism for years, and Model 2 seems to carry that forward. Very few physical buttons, a large central touchscreen, clean dashboard, maybe a secondary screen for driver info. Though rumors differ, the materials feel upgraded compared to the earliest versions of their lower-cost offerings. Soft touch panels, stitched elements, chrome or gloss accents where appropriate. Seats are supportive for its size. They manage to give good legroom in front, and rear seats might surprise you. A Tesla tends to make the most of interior space. The roof might use glass or a panoramic glass panel depending on trim, giving a bright airy feel. Infotainment will almost certainly include the standard Tesla suite, navigation, media, streaming options, lots of connected features. Climate control through screen or touch controls. Storage, front trunk, plus a usable rear cargo area, folded rear seats for extra space. Build quality of Tesla nails it. Won't feel cramped or cheap, but definitely simpler than their luxury models. Sound insulation is likely improved. Road noise and wind noise reduced compared to older smaller EVs. Under the hood, under the floor. Because this is an EV, the performance side is where things get interesting. The Model 2 is expected to use Tesla's next-generation platform, structural battery pack, likely the 4680 battery cells, a 48-volt architecture, and the unboxed manufacturing approach. Range estimates online suggest something around 310 miles on a full charge for some trims. Acceleration, we've heard possibly about 0-60 miles per hour in 6 seconds in certain versions, so nothing super sports sedan level, but more than adequate for everyday and commuter performance. Top speed might be at least around 125 miles per hour or similar, depending on model. Charging rates are rumored to be strong. Fast charging capability, possibly charging from very low to significant charge in short time, though exact numbers aren't confirmed in public sources yet. Battery tech improvements should also yield quicker recharge times, better thermal management, and good efficiency. Handling likely lean, as with smaller EVs and nimble in city, stable on highway. Tesla's traction and stability control systems are matured, so those will help, expected to weigh less than their larger EVs, which helps in agility and efficiency. In short, performance likely isn't Tesla's fastest but should offer a compelling mix of real-world usability, range, and electric torque. Now about pricing, because that's what many people are waiting for. This is Tesla's more affordable option, intended to bring more people into EV ownership without sacrificing core Tesla DNA. Some sources are quoting base price estimates in the ballpark of $15,000, $20,000 in some versions, or what people are speculating. Others suggest even lower entry points, depending on subsidies and local incentives. Of course, final pricing will depend heavily on trim, battery size, region, and optional features. In markets outside the US, tariffs, import duties, and incentives may push the cost up, but relative to many electric cars this looks to be a strong value proposition. Also, ownership costs at charging, maintenance should be lower than combustion counterparts. We also have to keep an eye on what Tesla includes as standard versus optional extras. Things like driver assist features, higher range battery, premium interior packages may cost extra. Sum up what works well, and what to watch out for. What works well: design looks modern and attractive, interiors expected to punch above what budget EV usually delivers, performance and range seem enough for most users. The price, if close to claims, will make EV ownership much more accessible. Tesla's supporting infrastructure and brand pull remain huge advantages. What to watch out for: real-world range versus claimed, actual charging speed in everyday use, cost of optional features, build quality in early production units, availability in various markets, how well cooling, thermal management holds up under stress, and how Tesla handles service and parts in more remote markets. If I were you and considering buying the Model 2, I'd test it under your typical use, your daily commute, the climate you live in, hot, cold, your access to fast charging. Compare what features you need versus what you're willing to pay extra for. Check warranty, check resale value, and check whether Tesla offers good support in your country. Alright, that wraps up our look at the 2026 Tesla Model 2 here at Auto Tune-Up. It looks like Tesla is pushing hard into democratizing EVs, bringing down costs while keeping much of what people love about Tesla: efficiency, tech, and design. If the final product matches most of the promises, this could be a game changer. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you excited about the Model 2? What features do you hope it has? What price would make you pull the trigger? Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you get notified when we do the full test drive. Until next time, keep those wheels spinning and elect